Hello and welcome to CIS Visual Basic.net CIS 212 online course. This is just a welcome video. I'll do another video for your first project one, which is going to be used as an attendance, being in compliance with online attendance policy, if you will. Let's take a look at hang on just a second, the course schedule, course calendar. This is in your getting started page of Blackboard. Let's see how long it's going to take it to load here, probably an hour. Okay, there it is. First thing you're going to want to do Monday morning or Monday whenever you hit this page is you want to download your data files from Blackboard, and they're in the student resources location. It's a zip file. This book has 3 lessons per chapter. I think they're calling them lessons. Let me pull the book here. It's like lesson A, lesson B, and lesson C. Yeah, they're called lessons. I always pull your project, unless I do one on my own, from the lesson C exercises. But what you're going to have to do in this class is you're going to have to work through all the tutorial stuff in each one of these lessons in each chapter before you go to the project, or you won't be able to do the project. So you need to go ahead and get in the habit of that. There's a lesson A section, a lesson B section, and a lesson C section in each chapter. Now, project one has nothing to do with a chapter per se. That's just, I'm going to get you used to creating a blank project, zipping it up, and uploading it so that you'll have some practice in that. So the first one's pretty easy. But you can see here, chapter 2, designing applications, complete lessons A, B, and C. That's your chapter work. You have to do all that before you can do the project. Now, I don't grade the chapter work. That's just to get you ready. I grade those projects. And as you can see here, it says project 2, exercise 8. Now, that's page 110. That's out of lesson C for each chapter. Okay, so let's go back to Blackboard and let's look at how you get to things here. So this tells you everything. It tells you everything's due at the end of the week. It says here all assignments are due Sunday night by 11:30 p.m. at the end of each week. And there are no exceptions unless you're dying or somebody in your family is very, very sick, and you have to give me some proof of that. It's got all the schedules in here. Now, project 11 is what I call a capstone project, not in the book. I'll put up a PDF, and I'm giving you basically a week and a half to complete it. And that's a real important project. So you really need to stay up with this stuff. Notice here under reading assignments, you got to read these chapters before you go into them, skim them, and read and memorize key terms. And the reason I say memorize key terms is because a lot of these will be on your midterm and your final. So you already know about the schedule. Let us move on here. Let's go to content. All right, there are your course objectives. That's just basically what we're going to be covering. There are video lectures. I'm going to have a lecture for every chapter that we cover, just the general ideas, maybe give you some extra pointers and that sort of thing. Try to explain it to you a little bit better than the book does, maybe, hopefully. Student resources, your data files will be in here. Chapter data files, you have to have these in order to work through those examples as lessons. So, and there's some handouts and so forth, just for your edification. Your assignments page, this is where you upload your projects. There's project 1, project 2, and the reason I've got this in here is because it tells you what page and which one to work on in the schedule. So unless it's one that I've done, and some of these I've customized. So stay up with this with your course schedule and you'll be fine. You get behind, that's a real problem. All right, let's go to the syllabus quickly and then we'll end this primer. Course syllabus is on the getting started page. Now, Visual Basic is, while I'm waiting this to load, has been around a long time. It came out in the 80s and some form, QBasic or VB1. What we're looking at here is VisualBasic.net. It's an object-oriented version, so it's not your grandfather's VB. Okay, this is totally different. There are some legacy issues which I will discuss with you as we go through it, but they're not anything you can't fix. All right, here's the way it's broken down for your grades. Your programming projects are 40% of your grade, so that's pretty important. Midterm is 30%, and the final exam is 30%. You have 3 writing assignments worth 15 points, and the bonus for the survey, the instructor survey, which will be about midterm, hopefully. And I'm not going to go through all this, but there's your book. It's a good book. And we've shortened our syllabi. You can just go to the college catalog for all the template stuff, the boilerplate stuff. And I have posted, for those of you who happen to be in the area, I have posted my schedule, and I have some student hours on here. So if you need to come by and see me, you can. If you're not able to do that, well, you know, we have course email. You'll want to contact me strictly through Blackboard. If you call me, I may not get it in time. If you send me a standard email, I get thousands of them, and I probably won't see it unless it sticks out. So if you send me something through Blackboard course mail, I will see it. I guarantee you I will get it. Okay. Well, that's it. And now the last thing before I hang this up, like I said earlier, your project 1 is the way we check for compliance with the online attendance policy. If you don't do project 1 per the video that I'm going to upload and submit it correctly, then you're going to be dropped from the course because you weren't in attendance. So that's something you want to pay attention to. So you're going to need to get your data files, and you're going to need to download, I have a link for this, Visual Studio 2015 Community Edition, and install it. It takes a while to do that. So if you don't have a fast broadband connection, you're going to have to go somewhere that has that, because it takes a couple hours to do this. And I would, just select all the options, because you may need them in the future. Here's the link. It's free, so don't delay on that. All right. Well, I look forward to working with you. We got quite a few weeks to work together. It shouldn't be too bad. It should be a good pace. So I'll see you on the internet land.